it's very important. The last few weeks, I feel like we didn't get out as fast as we wanted. The past 2 games, we didn't even start the game off for the first down, so we just want to come out fast and finish.
Everybody's obviously talking about Brett making that start. Certainly did a great job. What's kind of your assessment of how he did out there? And
I think he did great. He took control of the offense, and everybody rallied around him, gave him confidence, and he did great tonight.
Could you have seen this coming? I mean, you saw him in fall camp and everything. I mean, did you think he was capable of something like this in his first start?
Yeah, Coach Harsin, offensive staff, been getting him ready since camp. So with him stepping in, it was just keep it going.
A year ago, you were playing as a true freshman, and they were giving you 4 or 5 plays. He's got to go out there and run the entire offense. How hard do you think that was for him to do what he did tonight?
As a freshman, it's tough. I mean, like you said, last year I was only getting about 4 to 5 plays I got to remember, but he has to remember the whole playbook, and that's his job. So he's gonna take it and run with it.
What impressed you most about him tonight?
His poise. I mean, he got hit, he got up, he operated, he was confident. We were fast on offense, and we finished all of our drives.
Ben, you guys, defensively, I think scored, 19, 22, something crazy number of points tonight. What happened tonight in terms of making the big plays on defense?
Well, we've needed to have one of these games all year, and we haven't scored on defense, and we've been kind of lacking in the turnover area, so we kind of made that a big emphasis, especially being on the road. They're going to come out here with momentum, and by getting turnovers, we create momentum for ourselves and get the ball back to the offense, which is what our main goal is to do.
What did you think when JT right off the bat rumbling into the end zone?
At first, I didn't even see him, and then all of a sudden, you see a big Paulie running in the end zone, and you just run over and jump on him and celebrate, and it's fun.
What is it? I know you're asking about the best start, but to be up 17 nothing like that, 5 minutes into the game or whatever it was, what did that do for you guys?
It was good, but you can't stop because we scored 17 points that fast, and they can just as well do that as well. So we got to come out and make sure we play a full 4-quarter game, and we did that.
From a defensive perspective, what would you see or think of what Brett did tonight to lead the offense?
I mean, he was an ultimate leader out there. You could tell, and being out there as a true freshman, and I know our offense is extremely complicated. So to see him out there and run it the way he did, make the decisions he did, and some of the situations he was in, it was real exciting.
I mean, you went against him in practice some. I mean, did you see something like this coming for a first game?
Most definitely. I mean, the kid's a baller. I mean, he plays like that all the time and makes plays. Excited to see him.
I know you played as a freshman, Ben, or as a redshirt freshman, but I mean, to go into an ACC opponent in an ACC house and to do that, I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, we're a good football team, and we know that. So when we come to a place like this, a lot of times we're the underdog, and we go out there and we play like it, and we try to prove ourselves every single week.
What was different tonight than, I don't mean to bring up the BYU game, but I mean, you guys had kind of a tough start in that game, and come out on the road, and BJ was saying you guys get up 17-0. What was different about tonight and your ability to keep the hammer down?
We're just making plays. I think we were actually making the plays. I mean, a lot of times you saw in the BYU game we had opportunities to make them and maybe not capitalize on them, caught the ball or situations like that, and we were able to get off the field 3rd downs and really capitalize on turnovers.
When they got within 29-14, the crowd kind of got a little bit back into it. What did you guys talk about on the sidelines, and how did you kind of go back to taking control?
We just had to finish. I mean, we have to play 4 quarters games. Whenever you're at someone else's house, they're going to get momentum at some point, and that's whenever we have the watch me now and strike force, and we got to go out there and try to get the momentum back so they don't come back on us.
Jeremy,
pretty thick walls, and we could hear you guys screaming from over there. What was kind of the post-game scene like in there?
It was fun. We try to make it like that. Whenever you win a game, you celebrate, and that's what we do.
Jeremy, I know some of the coaches said this week that the run after catch was going to be really important, something that had been missing. And you look at the 350 passing yards, I think 280 of it probably was after the catch. Why were you guys so effective with the ball in your hands tonight?
Just because that's how we practice. Every time someone gets to the ball, we finish in the end zone. So if we could continue to practice like that, it's just going to show up in the games, and it's just going to be natural for us.
What does this game do for you guys? I mean, going into conference play now, a big road win like this, 3-1. What kind of momentum does you get on moving forward?
It gives us a ton of confidence, especially going into the league. It's a great ACC team, so we came in here and did what we had to do. So we're just gonna keep it rolling for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you got here a little late, sorry, Jeremy. But your thoughts on Brett's performance tonight, and just kind of the lead up to the whole game and how he handled it all.
I mean, he's a baller. So he shows up to practice. He gets to the meeting room 6 a.m. watching film. He's the last one to leave watching film. So I mean, it was expected, you know. And we didn't lose a beat with him getting in.
Did he kind of, I mean, in a way, rejuvenate you guys? I mean, it kind of seemed like there was a point in that game where, I mean, special teams, defense, and the offense was all kind of like at the top of their game together.
Yeah, I mean, and plus me and Brett are roommates back at home, so every time he gets to the house, he's always excited. And if I'm having a bad day, he come home and say a joke or something. So he just makes everybody happy and just wanna win. And he has it in.
How was he like this week, kind of at home and stuff? Was he nervous? What kind of was he talking to you about?
Yeah, I mean, when we're at home, I was just trying to give him some advice because I had a little good experience. Just told him to relax and just operate the offense. And I told him I was going to protect him as far as pass pro. I told him I was going to run downhill for him, just to open up the pass for him.
You know, just getting back to this week and him at home, and what was kind of like that transition like for him, and when did he know he was going to start this game?
Well, they told him the beginning of last week, and like we were at home, we just, I don't know, we just joking around and having fun and stuff. So with him playing this week, I just told him you got to be on it, and I'm here for you, coach is here for you, and the rest of the offense is going to be here for you.
Donte, the opportunistic defense tonight, I mean, you guys obviously created turnovers, turned them into points. Offense turned your turnovers into points where you didn't score. What was, clicking so well for you tonight?
There was a lot of guys getting around, flying around, trying to get to the ball, and really just trying to get to the ball. And then we had guys step up and make plays. And, I mean, that's what we want from this team. We feel like we got the guys to do it, and they showed up tonight.
You guys talked about turnovers, you got to go creative. And tonight you ended up with 5 and 27 points off turnovers. I mean, how much was Yates kind of preaching that this week? It seemed like he, at the press conference, was a little agitated. You guys hadn't hit that mark of 3 in the game yet.
Yeah, it was the main thing because we weren't really creative. Like, we got a few gimmies, and he just was on us to we gotta actually go out there and get him. Like the one I got, DT later did a hit on him, so it popped out. So just different things like that. And JT's, they went and got the quarterback, and he tried to let it go, and he caught it. So just really creating the turnover was emphasized.
What was that like first play of the game to see JT do that? You guys 14 seconds into the game or get 7-0?
It's exciting. We wanted to start fast on the road. We felt like we haven't done that on the road. And really, we haven't felt like we've shown what type of team we really are on the road. So him coming out and getting the pick 6, it really got us going.
You played against Brett in practice and stuff. I know you guys said you were confident in him, but did you see something like this coming for his first game?
No, I didn't. I mean, when guys get in the game, they step up, and he was hanging in the pocket, delivering, and he got hit a few times, and it was good to see.
So you watch that I don't know how much you get to watch it as a defender from the sideline, but I mean, there's something about him. I mean, he does like the little things to avoid negative plays and avoid sacks, and has no problem throwing the ball away. I mean, how much maturity does he show out there just doing the little things like that?
Real mature, stepping up in the pocket. If he has to throw it away, throwing it away, just different things. Like they preach that at practice to get the mechanics right, and so going over at practice and relating it to the field is real nice.
In all honesty, I mean, you never really know what a guy's going to be like until you line it up against a Power 5 team. I mean, was that moment there at all for you guys? Just being like, I don't want to say uncertainty, but kind of that, just waiting for it to be proven, I guess.
Yeah, we really came here. Ourselves, we're coming here and we're burning the boats. There's no return, so really coming out here on the road, we wanted to play this whole game. We wanted to go out there and prove that we can play on the road.
What does this win do for you guys? 3-1 now. You guys got
really, we're taking it a week at a time. Our motto is 1-0 each week. We're focusing on the next team, and we're just focusing on what's in front of us and not looking ahead.
It seems like you had the BYU loss, and then you lose your starting quarterback in the next game. It seems like you guys are kind of rejuvenated a little. You're going to be cheering in there. What does Brett draw from that, and what you guys see from him? How does that kind of excite you to think about the possibilities moving forward?
It's really exciting. He stepped up tonight. We at practice we like, okay, he can play, but you got to go prove it. So him going out there tonight and just having a game like that is real. It gives us a lot of confidence.
Heard some definite cheering through the walls when you guys went over the defensive scoring tonight. I give you guys like 22 points between 2 field goals. You basically gave the offense a safety, 2 touchdowns. What's that mean to you guys defensively to put points on the board?
It's fun. It's fun. We like to try to fly around and have fun out there on defense, and we always talk about trying to be a dominant defense. And tonight we really just was flying around and having fun with it.
So maybe helped you get the one you got, but Darian got ahead of you. You caught it, got back up. How much fun are you guys having with this race? 16 each is pretty impressive.
Yeah, having a lot of fun with it. I think we're both gonna break it anyways. I told him on the sideline, like, hey, we gotta go break the school record. It's like 21, so that's our goal right now.
You guys got out to 17-0 lead, and then Virginia goes down and scores on a 3rd and long 75-yard play down the sideline. And I think they get the ball back in good field position. And it was kind of that moment of adversity that you're probably always going to kind of face on the road. How were you guys kind of able to overcome that moment into a 56-14 win?
Coach Harsin always preaches, watch me now for the defense, and that's when we step on the field, we want to go 3 and out. And when all adversity comes, when we get on the field, we say, watch me now, and we want to get off the field as a defense.
What was it like for Mercy to get in the end zone?
It was fun. We had a bet with them to get in the end zone last week, and to see him do it this week is fun.
You had a bet with Mercy that he was going to get in the end zone last week?
Yeah, if he would have got the end zone, then we could have got dinner.
From him, or you?
Nah, he would have got dinner.
Oh, I got you.
So I'm glad we didn't have that bet.